Do you accept this invitation?
I do accept the invitation.
There has been something I've been waiting for a while now, and it finally happened in this particular Head of House games. The 6th Head of House challenge was smooth, sleek, and very, very, very nice. So of course, we need to talk about it. And the fact that the housemates are even confused is something I really am interested in. So of course, let me give you the full lowdown and stick around till the end of the video. Subscribe, click on the bell button for notification on every post that I make. Don't forget to share, comments down below, and also share this video so the more people can get to see. Now, of course, today's Head of House games took a new turn. If I'm not mistaken, but if I'm mistaken, I'll make another video and reveal my mistake. So, according to the last eviction, we were told that the Head of House Challenger game was going to end last week, and from this week onward, there will not be a challenger anymore. And then we saw the new turn that had about 3 housemates get evicted last night. So of course, earlier today I was waiting to see the Head of House games by 12 p.m. Central African time, that is 11 a.m. West African time, and it was not held, and that confirmed our expectation, meaning that whoever wins the Head of House remains the Head of House. So of course, it was now time for the Head of House games at 6 p.m. Central African time, that is 5 p.m. West African time. We got to see that people that told them that the first game would have them being paired in 4s, and they would take turns to hold the balloon on their hands and be bouncing it consistently while they pick some balls and transfer into a new ball. The housemates who get to finish it fastest will get to the next round. Now, they are called in groups of 4s. In the end, if I'm not mistaken, we had these people get to move to the next stage: Jojo, Mzansi Bbmzansi, Swiss, Tyrone, I think I've forgotten the remaining, but anyways, the normal housemates got to the next round, and then the next round was the housemates were supposed to move on their 4s backwards, that's their hands and their legs, in a straight line, and the housemate who gets to reach the end of the yellow line and be completely behind the yellow line gets to move to the next round, and the next round would need only 2 housemates. When they were done, we got to see that the 2 housemates who got to win were Mzansi Bbmzansi and Swiss. Now, of course, the last game was that the housemates were going to play a ping pong game, and the housemates who gets to put the highest number of balls into the cups on the table in the time of 60 seconds gets to win the Head of House. The housemates are supposed to discuss between themselves, that is Mzansi Bbmzansi and Swiss, who gets to go first. He chose to go first, that is Mzansi Bbmzansi, and by the time he was done, he had only 4 balls in the cup. When it was now time for Swiss kept doing his own, and by the end of the time of 60 seconds, he had about 14 balls, and that automatically made him the 6th Head of House. And it was really, really nice to see that he got to win the competition. And then Big Brother had to ask him who he chose to join him in the Head of House lounge, and he chose Tyrone. Now, this is where I really liked. So I was really eager to see the last remaining Bandana boy get to win the Head of House games, and he did. And this time, I was craving to see him choose Tyrone because I wanted to see how it would go there. And he chose Tyrone, and he told Tyrone it's time to cuddle. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so good to see. So of course, I'm going to bring you guys the full lowdown on how the nominations went. So stick around, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
You are the new Head of House.